Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone. How are y'all? We are here for the second half of this easy slipper sock tutorial, and I am so excited.
I am very excited to get it finished up with you guys. So
Yes,
I hope you got the first half done.
yes. And we hope
'Cause
that you did go and look in our Twisted Fiber Friends Facebook group because Froggy met her goal last week, and the pattern has already been published for you.
absolutely, it's already there. So you can go ahead and download that, print it out if you'd like to. Uh, Super excited to get this done. I
Yes,
really am. Well, as you can tell, this is a recording and it is premiering.
that's right.
Uh, we are in Tennessee and we're probably going to be in the chat with you guys.
I hope so.
So
Yes,
hope you don't mind that we pre-recorded this. It's the easiest way to go ahead and let it run for you. But
that's
I'm
right.
just going to remind you what we're using. So I am using Red Heart Super Saver in Bitty Stripes, and the colorway is called. Now I can't remember that name of that colorway. It'll
Is
take 10 minutes to come in clear. There it goes.
sea breeze? Sea something.
Seaweed.
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 There
Seaweed.
you go.
In seaweed, and it's a beautiful greens and blues. So this is the color I'm using. If you are just joining us and you missed last week, we are using a full weight yarn. You can use an acrylic, a wool, or a cotton. Now, the one I am making is for an American size 8 women's, and I use a 5.0 millimeter hook. If you need to go to a size 9, you need to use a 5.5 millimeter hook. If you need a 10, you need to go to a 6.0 millimeter hook. Now, these are US sizes for women.
Bless me.
And but
Thank you.
you can always Google your size if you are not in the United States. And it should work out pretty good.
Yes, it should.
Um, these are very, very easily sized up to your size because they are try on as you go.
Mm-hmm.
So you do have the pattern and it is in the Facebook group. And I'm sure Nightbot will be dropping that Facebook group for you. So I am getting my camera ready. Make sure
Yay.
gotta cut. I have to cut off my camera, so hang on, bear with me.
That's okay. We'll wait on you.
Nope, I
And
hit the
while
wrong
she's
button.
doing that, please be sure to send us send us a picture of when you get your sock done if you're doing this along with us, because we would really like to see your color choices. And if you've already gotten the pattern, you'll notice that around the cuff, there are a couple of options there for you. If you want to make a tall cuff, if you want to just make a really plain cuff, we gave you a couple of different options there in which to do that. Let me make, there you go.
All
So
right.
I'll get it ready here in just a minute, but please be sure and share a picture of your project with us. We would really like to see, number one, what you came up with, and please be sure to leave us a comment as to if you found this to be easy, was it difficult, were there any mistakes in the pattern? Because, you know, we have had it looked over a few times, and a fresh set of eyes, you know, is sometimes all it takes just to let us know, oops, there's a misspelled word, or we left out a a row
Oh,
or something.
yeah. Well, we are going to pick up right where we left off. We finished round 15. So we need to do rounds 16 and 17. And they are both plain half double crochet rounds. So that's all we're going to do. Plain half double crochets all the way around.
And
So
remember, at this point, if your instep is longer than the number of rows that are listed, all you have to do is add a couple. If your instep is shorter, like if you're making this for a young person and their foot not finished growing yet, you can make it shorter because, as Froggy said, this is a try on as you go.
yes. See, you can always eliminate the couple of the plain rows if the instep is shorter.
Now,
It's
if
never a
you
problem.
don't, if you're making this as a surprise for someone, if you know their shoe size, um, or if
That's
it's one of your kids there in the house and you don't have their foot to measure, you can always put it up against the shoe of the wearer.
yes. And of course, these standard sizes are on the Crochet Guild of America's website.
Okay, so either pull your camera down just a little bit so you don't have to strain your hands, or move, there you go.
Oh, hang on. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Move your camera down a little bit.
let's come
That's much
down.
better. Right there, right there. That's good.
There we go. Now I don't have to strain my arms.
That's right.
There we go. Yeah, the Crochet Guild of America has the sizing. So it will give you, for that shoe size, it will give you the inches you need. And that way you know exactly how long to make it and you won't have a problem. And I'm just doing 2 plain rounds. So I am just half double crocheting all the way around. I did receive one question about the pattern, and
Oh,
that was in the very first row round. And that
mm-hmm.
was, what does the abbreviation EA mean?
Oh, that's right.
The abbreviation EA is each.
Or
So,
every. Yes. Okay, bring your
yes.
camera down again a little bit.
Oh, sorry. So, anytime you have a question about an abbreviation, please speak up and ask. I have no problem answering that question. Now, to do the last stitch, we take out our stitch marker. I know why my arm's pulling down. Now I know. Okay, there we go. It won't, I shouldn't pull down anymore now. Okay, so we do the last stitch and we put our stitch marker back in there. And then we do our round 17. And it is just double crocheting all the way around. And we have 36 stitches. And we're just going all the way around.
And I love the fact that you use the half double crochet for this because that's my favorite stitch.
I chose the half double crochet because it's more squishy.
Mm-hmm.
It's more squishy, and I feel that it makes a warmer piece of fabric. If I'd have done a double, it would have been more open,
Right.
and I didn't want an open fabric,
No.
but I wanted something squishier, and I didn't feel the single was squishy enough.
Right.
So I went with the half double. And I don't know about all of you guys, but I prefer squishy slipper socks. That's just what I prefer. Another way that you can size these up is you could work with a bulky yarn and size them up that way. That's why. Let's do this and bring it this way. Maybe I won't go out of.
Very much better, yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, I won't go out of whack. It was tilted toward the TV, which was unusual.
Ah.
So now we're not out of whack. So this is the last plain round, and then we are going to start our heel, which is an unusual heel for your average crochet sock styles. When I designed this, I thought of the way that I knit socks. So that's why I did it this way. And then this will be our last stitch in the round. And like always, I will put my stitch marker back if I complete the stitch. There we go. And my stitch will go back. Now, we are going to work half of our stitches in this, and not in the whole round. We're going to work half the stitches, and then we're going to turn and work back and forth. So we're going to do what's called short rows. So we need to half double crochet decrease. So we're going to go in one stitch and then in another stitch, and we're going to decrease. There's one. Now we're going to half double crochet in the next 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And now we are doing the half double crochet decrease again. And we are going to chain 1 and turn. And now we are going to half double crochet in each of those stitches across. So we are going to half double crochet in all of the stitches to the stitch marker, but not including the stitch marker.
And this starts our heel, correct?
This is the heel. So it should be 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, and then we have 2 more. And we have 15 and 16. And then we chain 1 and turn. And now we're going to do another decrease row. We decrease it the same way. We yarn over, we go in and we pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all those loops. And now we do 12 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And now we do the decrease again. Yarn over and go in at the last stitch. Come on. Come on, hook. There it goes. Yarn and pull up a loop, and yarn over and pull through all those loops, and chain 1 and turn. And now we have double crochet across all those stitches. You can see the heel is forming. Now, it looks a little off, but that's because we've been working our sock in a spiral. But it's all right. So, now we have 14 stitches. So, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Chain 1 and turn, and this should be another decrease round. I'm pulling my pattern up
Yes,
so
ma'am,
I
it is.
see it. So hang on. Yeah, that's my decrease round. I'm just scrolling my pattern up. All right, so yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through all the loops. Now we do 10 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and decrease 1 and 2. I don't know why that other one didn't want to do it for me. So we're going to do those 2, making sure I'm right here. All right. I did do it that way, but then we're backwards. Okay. So now we're going to work sideways. We have one error in the pattern. I just found it. Okay, so now we're going to work sideways.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm looking at it and I'm like, there's another plain round, but I didn't do it that way.
Oh,
I went just straight down and around so that we kept working in the same direction.
okay. So we need to take that round out then.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what we're doing now is, okay, I want everybody to see. You have your heel now, and we have to start working back in the round again. And our rounds went like this, clockwise. But in order to do that, we have to pick up these stitches. And there was only 12 stitches here. We have to get back to 18 stitches because here's 18 stitches. So we have to add 3 and 3 to end up with the 18 stitches on the other side. So we have to pick up 3 stitches here. But there's a number of rows here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up 2 and do a decrease. Pick up 2 and do a decrease. Pick up 2 and do a decrease. Then we are going to go all the way over here and do the same thing again. Pick up 2, decrease, 2, decrease, 2, decrease. And then we are
Back up to the
done.
top and ready to start our rounds again.
And then we're going to move our round up here. So that's what we're doing. So now I think I should just do it the way it is in the pattern. So I'm going to chain 1 and I'm just going to do it this way.
Okay.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And now I have to do all those pickup stitches. I'm taking out the stitch marker because we're going to have a new beginning over here. This will be our
Yep.
new beginning. So we're going to yarn over, and we have to do 1,
3.
2, 3. So
Yes.
yarn over. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to pull up a loop. I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to go in here and pull up a loop, and there's 1. Yarn over. Go in a different area, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into this area, which is different, pull up a loop, pull through. And then this last one. Yeah.
Yep.
Go in, pull up a loop, yarn over, go in, pull up a loop. There we go. And now I'm back here. This is not a stitch.
No.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So
And now we
that's,
should be ready to go to the side.
yeah, I'm looking to see if that's connected, and that is a stitch
Yes,
in
ma'am.
that. So now we have to come on up. And there's 1. And I mean, you can put them wherever you want, but you got to have 3 stitches too. And now
I
I got to
normally
make,
just put mine at the end of those rows.
yep, wherever you can find them, and put them in. And
Kind of like
there's,
adding a little border around those rows there.
yep, there's 3. And then we are right back to the beginning. Right there. Cool, huh?
Yeah, yes.
So we are right back at the beginning. Now, you can work your sock this way, or you can chain 1 and you can turn. That is up to you. But we are going to go around, and we should have exactly 36 stitches.
Yes.
So we have to go around twice, 36 stitches. So this is 1, and I'm going to put my stitch marker in there. So this is 1. Let's count them out, guys. There's 1.
And 2, 3,
4,
4,
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 halfway. All right. And then we go back to the beginning and we got to go around again. If you are off by a stitch, just increase your stitches.
Yeah. Anywhere along the round there, it won't matter.
It doesn't matter where you do it, but increase them somewhere around the round. So that's just if you're off. And remember, you could have always chained one and turned and went back the other direction. Just depends. I don't care which way I work. But you guys are going to be happy to know we are very nearing the end of our sock. It is very exciting. And believe it or not, I am off by 2. So I'm going to put one there. I'm going to go around and add another one. And if you have one too many stitches, make sure that you decrease by the appropriate amount evenly around your sock. Okay. Okay, now I've got all my stitches and I'm back at the beginning. Now, this is going to be the fun part. All right, make sure I got my stitch marker where I need it to be. Right here. Okay. Now we are going to half double 15 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're going to half double crochet decrease. 1, 2. And now we are going to do another 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And then a decrease. And then there should be the 2 stitches, 1 and 2. And move your stitch marker up. There we go. Then there should be a plain round. So we have 34 stitches now. And now we're doing a plain round. So it's just half doubles all the way around. Oh,
Oop, yarn barb.
yeah.
That's not a barb, really. That's just like a little knot.
Yeah. It's aggravating.
Yeah.
I felt it come up in my fingers and I was like, what is that?
Well, at least
So,
it's a little one, you know.
oh, yeah. I'm glad it's a tiny one. So
Yeah,
a
because mine
biggie
are
would have
always
been
like as big as your fist.
oh, a big one would have been a real pain. It just turned in on itself.
Mm-hmm.
Just there we go. I got it out. Okay. I think I lost my count. I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Halfway around the round.
We all know you're doing just half doubles, but you need to come up a little bit in the camera. There you go, right there.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
27. 32. 33. And 34. And we're going to do another decrease round as soon as I move my stitch marker up.
Seriously?
Who?
And
Oh,
this dog.
okay. We're going to half double crochet in the next 14 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And then a decrease. And then we're going to do another 14 stitches and another decrease. And then you've got the last two, which is this one, and then the last one that the stitch marker's in. And then one that stitch marker sits in. And we move our stitch marker back up. And then we have another plain round. And we are down to 32 stitches. All right. There we go. All right, now we go to our next decrease. This is our next and our last decrease.
Yes.
Okay. Hang on one second. I had an itch. So this is the next decrease and the last decrease. All right. Oh, I want to make sure I get the right number. So we are going to we're going to do a half double decrease. No. What am I thinking? We're going to half double crochet over the next 12 stitches. Man, I lost my brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, and 12. Now we do the decrease, and then we crochet 12 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10, 11, and 12, and the decrease. And then we have the next one. All right. So
Now this brings us right up to, does this cover the ankle bone
okay.
there or right up to it?
This is going to bring you to right up to your ankle bone.
Okay.
Okay, so here's your heel with your
Yes.
decrease, and this is going to bring you right up to your ankle bone should be right here. So you could technically end it here if you wanted to, but we're not going to. We're going to do 3 rounds of half double. Now, you can leave your stitch marker in if you want. I know where my stitch marker goes. So I'm just going to do 3 rounds of half double crochet real quick. So this is 3 rounds of half doubles. And it's 30 stitches. All right, I've made it around once. I got to go around 2 more times.
Now, as we said, there, if you already have the pattern, you'll notice that there are 2 options for that we suggested. Now, you don't have to do them. As you said, you could just finish it off like this and be done. But if you'd like to have a little cuff on the top, there are 2 options there that we supplied for you. And I don't remember which one Froggy put on her other sock.
I'll show you.
Okay.
I did it again. I tell you. All right.
You come up in the camera.
Okay, that's the second round. Now, the pattern calls for 3 rounds. So I just did 2. And for the sake of time, I'm just going to go ahead and go into the cuff.
Okay.
Now, there are 2 different cuff options.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you one and then I'm going to demonstrate the other. This one I did here was front loop, back loop. So I did front loop, back loop all the way around. So
Single
front loop.
crochet.
No, these are half double crochets,
Okay.
front loop, back loop. So these are half double crochets, but I front loop, back looped them, and it created a little cup. And I did it for 1, 2, 3 rounds. And
Which
this
I
one,
like.
I love that loop, the
Hmm.
front loop, back loop. Now, this one, I am suggesting maybe we will do a front post, back post.
Half double
Yeah.
crochet.
Half double crochets, front post, and back post. So that will give you another option of doing the cup. So you could either do front loop, back loop, or front post, back post. So it's all in your choice of what you want to do.
Or you might
So
even have a different little cuff that you might want to put on there.
any cup would be fine. They actually will stay up on their own, which is kind of nice. So as you can see, this is what it looks like worked
Okay,
right
pull
side
your camera out so they can see it better.
out. Okay, hang on. So, okay,
There we
this is
go.
worked right side out. This is when I flipped and was working the wrong sides,
Mm-hmm.
but I can always, yeah, scissors. But I can always take it. The nice thing about working it this way is I love a folded
Yeah, I was
cup.
gonna say, y'all ought to know Froggy by now. She loves to be able to turn things down or up.
I like a folded cup. I'm actually taking it and I'm turning the whole thing on itself. So
Mm-hmm.
see, you can just flip it inside out and it shows you. Now, something I wanted to show on this camera before I flip back. When you do those decreases coming up, this is
Yes.
what it angles it up and it looks like.
Yeah.
That's where your decreases are going. And it looks really nice. And as you can see, my socks are the same size.
Yes, they are. Look at there.
Um, Look at that. It's just my cup is a little shorter on one. Yeah, one row shorter on one than the other. So you can have a pair of socks and they'll work out just fine. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm gonna come up. We're gonna talk to you for a few minutes about using these socks. So bear with me a second. I'll bring both of us up.
Now remember, she used acrylic yarn, but
Yeah,
and some of you have asked, do I have to use acrylic? Can I
no.
use cotton? Can I use a cotton bamboo? It's just whatever you prefer. Even a wool or a wool blend will be fine.
Oh,
Just whatever
absolutely.
you happen to have and what you like to work with.
Oh, yes, yes. But for safety's sake, you
Yes.
need to put um like on the bottom of your sock. You need to put something on the bottom of your sock or you're gonna fall.
Especially
They
if you
make
don't have carpet or rugs.
right. They make something called Sock Stop that you can get from Amazon. It's literally called Sock Stop. And you would just put several dots of it on the bottom of it, your sock, and you won't fall. It keeps you from sliding.
Yes.
Um, Puff paint will work. Even hot glue, a low temp hot glue gun, and you could leave several dots on the
Mm-hmm.
bottom of your sock. That way, there's no slips and falls.
Yeah.
So while I don't mind doing a slipper sock tutorial, I am concerned with someone falling.
Right. That's why
So
we put that caveat in here that if you're going to make your socks for yourself or someone else, be mindful of where they're going to be using them,
yes,
the type of floors that they have. And in fact, folks, it just might be a good idea to just go ahead and put something on the bottom. Um, just to keep yourself
Please.
from, yeah, slipping and a sliding.
We don't want anybody to get hurt by
No,
a pattern. Now, I mean, I'm not liable if you make the pattern and you fall. I'm just saying.
right,
But we don't want anyone to get hurt because of the slipper sock.
right,
It, it's very important to us that you take, safety precautions.
right.
You know, I mean, there's sock stop, there's hot glue guns, there's puff paint,
I like the
there's
idea about the puff paint only because I can color coordinate it. And now I don't know if you can with the sock stop stuff
you
because,
can with some of sock stop, but there's mostly primary colors. I mean,
okay.
it comes in red, yellow, blue, green, purple, white, and black.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go, folks. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's a good sized bottle. It's not small. It's a good sized bottle.
that's good.
But still, I mean, it's like $6 a bottle.
Oh, so
So
that ought to make plenty of socks.
it'll make a lot of socks.
Yeah,
So if you're considering it, it makes a lot of socks. Um, it to me, it's worth. I have a bottle of it. I can't find it. I put it where I wouldn't lose it, and that answers that right there.
that's right.
Put it where I wouldn't lose it. And now that I've done the tutorial, I'll find it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gonna end up being that way. Um, I really do hope that you like this tutorial,
Oh, I'm sure they will.
and I hope you make some. Please put them in the Facebook group for us. Um, I'd like to see your works in progress. I'd like to see your, completed slipper socks. You
Yes.
know, very much for that. Like I had opened my mouth and inserted my foot. If there's something you would like us to make, to teach you a
That's
tutorial
right.
or to teach you something, let us know.
Yes,
You've
we would be
got,
more than happy to design something for you.
and look, I mean, you've got the Facebook group, you've got TwistedFiberFriends at gmail.com email, and of course, you know how to reach us personally. So
That's right.
please reach out to us. I really enjoyed designing these. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we did this in less than a week.
That's right.
So reach out to us. Let us know because I really enjoyed this. So
And we hope
I
that you will enjoy making them as well.
I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed them half as much as I enjoyed doing it. So, but I'm going to tell you to stay safe and be kind to one another and happy yarning.
Thank you all once again for being here with us. We appreciate your time. If you're watching us on the replay, don't forget to hit that like button and leave us a comment because we do like to know who it is that stopped by. We love you guys. Please always remember to be the light out there in the darkness for someone today because you never know. Could be your light they're waiting to see. We love you guys.
Love you guys.
Bye.